Candy from Candy Photography. So I'm going to talk to you about the photo show 2018 that was at the NEC in Birmingham. I'm going to shout out now to my dogs that are running around down here. I apologise. Things I didn't like about the photo show, which seems really bad to say I didn't like because I genuinely had a great experience there. There's just a few things. So one, I was always shocked by how many people bring massive camera lenses with them. Now I know that there are publications that require you to take photos there, and a lot of people were, but I mean in one crowd I counted 15 super large camera lenses, and I just found it a little bit odd. And they were walking around them, which is fine if they weren't near you, but if they pulled them up, I got hit in the face by one, and the guy was like, oh sorry, and then did it 3 more times to 3 other people. That is camera etiquette, I know, but I just found it was a little bit overkill. So just be aware if you do go, you are possibly going to get hit with a camera lens. One thing that I found a little bit maybe concerning, which wasn't so much to do with the show and more to do with the venue, a gentleman collapsed on Monday. He collapsed down on the side, he was clearly unwell. He took a really bad knock to the head. He was put in the recovery position by his son. He was very hot, but trying to get a first aider who was part of the venue to get to somebody or even be able to notify them was almost impossible. We had to send someone off running to find a member of staff who could then find someone else. It seemed that there wasn't anyone within the stalls who had a mean to contact, which I found a bit odd. Third thing I find a bit weird was marketing was aimed at men. So one camera company we went past had men like with their camera out doing stuff, whereas another one, their female counterpart, was them like shopping with the camera bag, not actually taking photos or working in there, just literally out shopping, but it wasn't anything to do with photography, which I found quite evident. In previous years at the photo show, I've gone and asked technical questions of certain companies and have pretty much been dismissed, and they've addressed my male counterpart. We have actually called out one company previously for doing it, and they have apologised as well for doing it, but I am not alone. I went on the forums and I found lots of female photographers pretty much saying the same thing about, like, in past years they haven't been treated probably the same way as a male photographer would have been when asking technical questions. I think that's probably more down to more salespeople than a company directive. Yeah, things I loved was the great variety. Now, even if you're a hobbyist with like 0 budget, you can attend lectures and seminars and workshops for free. You just go on. That was great, and it was aimed from the very amateur right up to like the professional. This year is probably the only year I can say I have attended more workshops than any other year. So I attended, I think 7 in total. 2 shout outs for my favourites, which were Johnathan Knowles, who was amazing. If you get to see this guy, like, go painting with light, beautiful, beautiful. And also Jason Lanier, who I know from YouTube, who's fantastic, great workmanship. It was a really good, well-packed class. He had people standing outside trying to hear him. And it was really nice to see great, broad sort of photography, from wildlife to how to use YouTube better, well, social media more like, but also people who we know in the public eye because we follow them socially, so on social networks, and they've become like almost like a social network personality, if you like, I want to say like Insta famous or YouTube sensation. And it was nice to see them, so people you identify, and I think that helped attract more people to the photo show. So the videography stage was brilliant. It was nice because I don't do much videography, as you can guess. I've just started slowly edging into it, and I learnt loads, and it was good for me on a personal level because I got to meet Jason and have a selfie, which I'll drop into here in true dorky self. And also seeing my own work, which I'll also drop in, printed nice and big on the People's Gallery as you go into the show. I went for 2 days, which was the Saturday and the Monday. This is my dog trying to get up. And that was really good fun. The thing I liked the best is probably how varied it was. And I really felt like I got a lot of value for 0 cost, because I'm a professional photographer. I didn't have to pay to get in because I pre-booked. So basically I got away with spending like £12 parking. Yeah, I highly recommend people do go. It is great inspiring. You get to play with kit that you probably wouldn't be able to get to see. Also Lensbaby, who, if anyone follows my photography will know, I'm obsessed with Lensbaby, and it was great to buy a new Lensbaby Twist 60, which was fantastic, and you'll see more from me on that. What else? Seeing a lot of indie brands. So Hex brand, they're a new company from downtown LA. They have a like narrow profile bag that just seemed more security conscious than a lot. So you have the back going, moisture control, all that kind of stuff. Mark Cleghorn giving out free workshop seminars on lighting and using equipment with Elinchrom. Gavin Hoey, who you might know from Adorama's YouTube, was there. There was loads of others, and you didn't have to spend any money really. You could just learn lots and try out kit, which I do like. So yeah, like, subscribe, tell me how I did, let me know what you love about the photo show, and yeah, let's see what else we get up to. Bye!